So you have Jinko, and you want to know some tips and tricks on how to use him better to become a better spiker. This is your tutorial. I'm going to give you my opinions and what I use to try and do better, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get straight into it. When you're serving the ball, you want to left or right tilt. It'll curve the ball over to that corner if you're serving from the middle. When serving the ball, in order to do a float serve, you want to hit mid yellow to mid orange and serve the ball. And as you can see, the ball drops just over the net. Now you can drop set this easily, or drop serve it easily. You have to practice, but it drops just all over the net. Now you can get it much cleaner if you do more in the yellow. And as you can see, it literally drops right in front of the net, and people will expect it, but it's definitely easy if they're not expecting it. When you're spiking with Jinko, you should be using back tilt, because with back tilt, no matter what you do, it's not going to go out of bounds, as you can see in this demonstration. So the ball goes farther, and people can't really block it if they're dropping down back to the floor after jumping to block. Just like Sanu, Jinko has the great ability to do cut shots. And as you can see right here, I'm demonstrating it. You want to angle it to a point where you can use your tilt and the ball will curve back into the line. Now, always down tilt this because it's a safer option. Because when you use regular tilt, it will sometimes go out of bounds, and it's pretty nice. But don't S tilt this, down tilt this, or use regular spike. Make sure you angle this, because if you're too close to the line, then you'll hit out of bounds all the time, right? So you can hit insane cut shots right at the net, especially if people are closer to the net trying to block you. But yeah, just like Sanu, try it out. So there's this new tech going around where if you use advanced controls, you can basically spike the ball right in front of the net. So basically, there's this little tech where if you use advanced controls, you use the set button and hold it down all the way to control the amount of power. And instead of setting, you hold that, but you hold the set button down and then just spike. So basically, you control the amount of spike power you have, and it'll drop spike the ball right in front of the net, which is kind of interesting. And it fakes people out because they think you're going to spike all the way in the back. So definitely try it out. As you can see, I'm doing it. And you can curve the ball too if you want to. And just try different things when you do that. So it's an interesting tech, interesting ability. And you slow the ball, and gives it just comes closer to the net, and people won't be able to save the ball. Getting your line shots and setting closer to the net. So previously I was talking about how you can do cut shots and get the ball to spike closer to the net. Now you're going to focus on hitting closer to the line. So normally people go on the left or the right side so someone can set to them, right? So you can experiment with this. And as you can see, I'm hitting just on the line. This is Jinko's version of a line shot. And you can curve the ball to the line. And with this ability, it's kind of nice, you know? Same thing with Sanu. But the thing is with Sanu, when you're closer to the line, you tend to hit out of bounds when you tilt. The good thing with Jinko, hit the ball curves and then touches the line. So this is one ability that is, or one thing that's definitely better with Jinko compared to Sanu. Because with Sanu, if you tilt left right here, then you're cooked. You know, it's gonna go out of bounds. And if you tilt right, it's gonna go more, in the middle. But with Jinko, it'll go, if you right tilt to that, it'll go right and then curve left. So that's a few tips. I hopefully this did help. Because this is something I'm still getting used to Jinko, because it's definitely OP when there's less people in the game. So like a 2v2 ranked and whatnot. But yeah, people are getting good at defending against curve spike. So just definitely, discern when you need to use curve spike, what angle, what timing, all that kind of stuff. So if this was useful, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video and maybe comment down below, Jinko. Peace.